My name is Dr. Stephen Moreithi. I'm a senior lecturer and researcher at the University of Nairobi, Faculty of Agriculture, Department of Land Resource Management and Agricultural Technology. I'm also serving as the country coordinator for Drylands Transform Research Project, and I'm also a co-lead for Objective 2. Drylands Transform is a research project led by the Swedish University for Agricultural Sciences, SLU, in partnership with a multidisciplinary team of researchers from the University of Nairobi, Makerere University in Uganda, Umeå University and University of Gothenburg and Linnaeus University in Sweden, and also World Agroforestry Center, ICRAF, and IGAD through ICPALD, that is the IGAD Center for Pastoral Areas and Livestock Development.
In drylands, people are really very much dependent on the land, either as small subsistence farming, but also largely supplemented by livestock. So land degradation is causing a problem on livelihood sustainability, which is very much aggravated by climate change.
Drylands Transform is addressing 5 objectives. The first one is assessing the land health in the Karamoja border region of Kenya and Uganda. The second one is co-developing options for restoring and managing degraded land. The third one is looking at the household resilience, how seasonality is impacting on the resilience. The fourth one is addressing land governance and the need for tenure security and also access of resources by the pastoral community. Then the fifth objective, we are synthesizing all the information that is coming from the 4 objectives, translating it to inform policy and practice. Drylands are facing diverse challenges, and the key ones are land degradation and loss of biodiversity, water insecurity, and also climate change. Community involvement is very, very key because they need to own the initiative. We are not the one coming with the solutions, but we are co-creating the solutions with them using a model that we are calling Livestock Cafés.
The Livestock Cafe, in this case, is a knowledge sharing hub where local communities, researchers, experts, come together, to co-create, co-generate knowledge. So, and therefore, as a project, we have put a lot of interventions to get the local communities, livestock cafes. These are aimed at addressing human well-being and health. First, we look at the aspect of the livestock. These are pastoralists. We are doing rangeland rehabilitation in terms of pasture management.
Tuligrupiwa watu 35, wakatufunza jinsi ya kukua na kitchen garden. Wakatufunza about half moons, the way you are seeing like this one now. So kwa hii half moons, tuliambiwa tupande mboga, tupande maharagwe, chakula ambayo ingechukua muda kidogo. Alafu pia na mahindi. Alafu hapa juu tukaweka pigeon peas, sunflower na sweet potatoes.
We have been able to show that from a degraded point, you can actually reverse the degradation and be able to produce enough food for the household and diverse food crops to improve their dietary diversity.
Ngarakin tiro wajan cara karbu ketak te nyamo boka terera kwareng nanya jokon je kong natu butaga rongo kui hinta bakagna ucho to.
We have trained the communities together with the extension and the practitioners a number of technologies, and one being water harvesting, for instance, and other being which jump seem to put to restore degraded rangeland. And We have also showcased how to control gully erosion.
The land is highly degraded here, and when it rains, there is a lot of water now coming downwards all the way to the river. So we have done this half moons just to intercept the surface runoff. And from there we put the grass seeds, and now we see the regeneration that is happening.
Hii half moon sasa, hii maji yenye natoka hapa hivi inasanyika hapa hivi na hakuna mahali pengine itapita, sababu ikijaa hapa hivi inarudi hivi inaingilia hapa hivi. Kuna half moon nyingine hapa hivi tumechora hivi mpaka hapa hivi, nisaidia mchanga isioshe huko chini tena.
We have a PhD student who is working on intercropping rangeland grasses and forage legumes to try to improve not only the quantity of the biomass but also the quality.
These are from the two sides, in West Pokot and in Napak. From this, we are going to get the digestibility, the feed at the 4 different intervals, the crude protein, the dry matter, and the nitrogen detergent fiber, NDF.
We're going to carry out an experiment on lab supplementation for the livestock cebu in Karamoja. We are going to look at how the animals are going to respond after supplementation with lab hay. How are they going to respond in terms of their weight, in terms of their body condition score, in terms of the products that they give, and in terms of also their health.
We have moved from us telling the story, but it's the Livestock Cafe that is telling the story. We have received reports of many people who have visited the Livestock Cafés, and they were not part of the TOTs who were trained during the training, and now they are practicing in their farm. I think in terms of the legacy, Drylands Transform has a good legacy of laying those livestock cafes and now setting the pace that degraded land can be restored.